Grand Rising, y'all. Thank you for visiting my channel, 𝓂LISSA'S Lighthouse. My name is Light. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Use your own discernment with these messages. Everything is not for everybody. I would like to thank my angels, my archangels, my guides, my ascended masters, my ancestors, the divine, for allowing me to be a clear channel. I forgot to say, if you'd like to book a reading, go to my website, 𝓂LISSA'SLighthouse.com, or contact me on my Instagram, 𝓂LISSA'SLighthouse79. This is a past life reading. I heard somebody say, shit, I can barely get my shit together in this life. Fuck a past life. Not fuck a past life, but you know. Oh my God, hilarious. Well, the first card that comes out is Vows upside down. And I feel like they said the chains have been broken. Some people, myself included, excuse me, took vows of poverty in other lifetimes, vows of chastity, vows of whatever the fuck vows. But the fact that they're coming upside down, please excuse me, some people took vows of silence. The vows coming upside down, either you were, they said, true to the game. You were either breaking chains, breaking curses, breaking spells, breaking the vows, you know, paying back karma, and or you were, they said, Max, you not keep up your end of the bargain, or you have broken vows. You didn't do your part. They said part B. They said this is a two-part question. Farm comes upside down. They said Babe and Babe Pig in the City. Farmer Hoggett. Love those movies. Spouse comes upside down. I feel like they said you feel, whoever this resonates, or somebody in your family Fields may be your last name. They said Field of Dreams, angels in the outfield. If you build it, they will come. Some people didn't get married because their spouse passed away, or they found out their spouse was married to somebody else. They said, yeah, annulment of marriage. This comes up underneath spouse coming up upside down. So some people didn't get married because their spouse was sick. They said polio. And then they said ADHD, but I feel like that has to do with this lifetime. And I feel like they're telling me to tell y'all, sometimes ailments and illnesses, sicknesses and diseases, diseases stem from other lifetimes, which is why health comes upside down. And they said, move your body like a snake, mama. Maybe you were a snake charmer. They said the basilisk, parcel tone. I love Harry Potter movies. I'm a Potterhead. Who are you in a past life? They said, who are you? Who? Who are you in a past life? The arts. They said, everything is coming upside down right now. I feel like they showed me, they said countless movies through time, whereas people wanted to be musicians, artists. They said arts, media, movies. But either their parent, and I'm getting father, they said watch, what was that movie? Coco? Is it Coco? It's a DreamWorks movie, but it's about, I'll get back to you guys and hopefully they give me the name. You were not following your dreams because either somebody else, they said illegal tender. Either somebody else, I'm getting other people in your lifetime follow their dream and it caused nothing but pain. Either they left the household following their dream and they couldn't take care of the household, wife, children. It caused them death, caused them heartache and pain, and they said prohibition. You were prohibited to follow your dream because of it. Battles and wars comes upside down. They said union. They said I know that's right. Union. They said union and the confederacy, and they said union in terms of twin flames. Other people, battles and wars comes upside down because they said all is fair in love and war. And then they're saying that Tamar Braxton, love and war. What I'm getting is they said battlefield, Battle Creek. What is that? Michigan? They said Detroit, Battle Creek. In my other videos recently, I've been speaking about clearing the land and people living on a certain place in the world, wherever that may be, because they have to clear them and or their ancestors owe the land. They have to clear energy for the land, and the land does not let you leave until you clear that energy, which explains why some people live in one place forever. Some people live for a long time and then move into another place and live there for a long time. Some people move very frequently, like I find myself doing. They said selective service. Some people wanted to go to war to get rid of the battles of their mind. They said, emancipate yourself of mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. They said, they showed me the high honor card in the Kipper deck. Oh, that's why they showed me the high honor card. They said, clarify. We need more information on battles and wars. They said war, they said and war. Jennifer. And then they said Aniston. So that clarifies what I was telling you about some people wanting to go off to war for money to take care of their family, but it didn't happen. Or they said Saving Private Ryan. Some people went to war and didn't make it back, so they got they said survivors benefits. Then they said retirement benefits, railroad. They're showing me Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I know the federal ID numbers with Blue Cross and Blue Shield starts with R. I used to do patient access. That's what they're telling me. And maybe that has something to do with something. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And look at the blue in the back. They said do your homework. You guys are royalty, literally, in this lifetime, stemming from past lifetimes. I was listening to an article. I think it was one of those Now This videos. I love that channel, Now This, on YouTube. But it was talking about how this lady was adopted. She found out she was literal royalty at 28 years old. It's 8:02 when I said that. They said, girls pee-pee when they see me. Navajos creep me in they teepee. They said, Hopi, sweet, sweet. They said, Sue. They said the Navajo, the Natchez, they said. What they said, Navajo, they said the Pilgrims are significant. You know, Native Americans, they said the Seminoles, the Florida Seminoles. They're giving me, they said Ronkonkoma. Sequoia is the name of a tree or a person. What they said, Islip. This is Long Island. They said Underground Railroad. I feel like a lot of our it said clarify that card. I feel like a lot of our ancestors from different lineages. That's the word I'm looking for. Some of us have, all of us, different lifetimes. Native American. We have. They said Turkish, they said, obviously, West Indian, Asian, Native American, African American, Caucasian. They said, I'm making devil's cow from the Caucasus Mountains. What was this last? Wow. Some people couldn't work. They some people, they used to work. They showed me they said army wives, army nurses, occupation. Some people, it's survivors benefits. There you go. Railroad benefits, they said. And then some people, they said rent controlled apartments, how they became rent control. I always find little pieces of information like this. It's a trivial pursuit. Um, I always found little pieces of information others found to be trivial, interesting. Like that. Rent control apartments came about in the 1940s because it was a way to keep the rent, it was a way for soldiers to keep their apartments, physically keep their actual apartments and at an affordable rate while they went off to war. And look what comes up after that. Some people got their benefits stolen. They said post office. A lot of I know back in the early days I knew somebody who used to say that shit, but back then I was in a low vibration. So I wasn't judging. I was like, shit, do you? I'm not getting involved with it, but I'm like, do you? You feel me? Maybe the person was about, there was about 24 at the time as I think about it now, because I was younger than that. I see her face right now. She worked for the post office. They used to steal them checks. Period. Period. And look what comes back up now. And maybe people are getting imprisoned for, see, karma, once you don't pay it in any one lifetime, it carries over into the next lifetime. They said Dharma and Greg. I was just watching the Shawshank Redemption. 1947, 1949, 1966. What was his name? Andy. And the other guy's name was Red. William Reddy. I forgot. And then they said Otis Reddy. And some people were prison guards. They said CO, PO. Some people were prison guards. Who were you in the last lifetime? Who? Yeah, some people were sages and mystics, healers. Health comes upside down again. I feel like some people were supposed to be medicine women, medicine men. They're showing me people who go out of the country to travel to get plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures, and they go awry. They said malpractice, negligence. Some people are practicing without their, they said driving without, they said riding dirty, driving without a driver's license, practicing medicine without a license. Either you had one and you lost it, or you never had one. You thought you never had one. You told people you did. Let's see what comes up. We have galactic origins. Yes, we do. They said Sirius XM. I know specifically me, my Lyrans, I'm a Lyran starseed in this lifetime. They said you're a starseed from many different systems, galaxies, star systems, and planets. Why I say Sirius XM is because the Lyrans seeded the Palladians seeded Earth. And we have galactic origins. None of us come from Earth. They said Christopher Columbus wants to know of all of the lies that they told, because when people, they said they need you to put your thinking cap on. They said the sorting hat, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and then they said the Stay Puft Man. Who you gonna call Ghostbusters? Your ships are here. They said Carnival, cruise. They're telling me about the cruise, the captain who abandoned ship. Pirates of the Caribbean. They said. Then they're talking about the plane that landed in the Hudson River. What was that? Stolly? I forgot what his name, but then they said Scully, Dana Scully, Fox Mulder, X-Files. Maybe your ex is mad. They said they're showing the distant horizons in the Kipper deck. Your ex is mad that your ships are coming in, or your ex is, in this physical lifetime or in any other lifetime for that matter. They said motherfuckers that been karmic in any one lifetime come back from other lifetimes. Until you clear that karma, they're going to keep coming back. They're singing Candle in the Wind. Asia comes up. We have Asian origins, galactic origins, like I said, West Indian origins, African origins. They said Kenya, Nairobi, Igbo, Igbo, but then they said Igbo goes down. Watching my life go down, up in smoke. And then they said Cheech and Chong, up in smoke, but that was Christian. Whatever happened to Christian? They said Atlantis, Atlanta is Atlantis. Rise up. We came here to rise up. We came here to get enlightenment. See that water represents the emotions that we came here to balance. Those dolphins represent the dolphin, expanded dolphin consciousness. Christ consciousness. I am consciousness. Galactic consciousness. Okay? Sophia consciousness. Look that up. Sophia, the black sun. And then they said the color purple. All of this. All of it. Makes sense. They said some people are getting, they said aquamarine. Some people are getting fish. Some people, they said breed fish. I don't know if that's a term. Some people go fishing. They said some people went fishing on plenty of fish. For a lover. Wow. Some people went plenty of, shopping on plenty of fish for a lover so they wouldn't have to work anymore. But what happened? You thought you was going places, but, because I feel like there's a but here. They say you're not going nowhere. Some people been doing this for 24 lifetimes. I was going to say years. They said, years. 24 years ain't nothing compared to 24 lifetimes. That's fucked up, man. 2442. Privileged lady comes up. They said, what movie? You go around doing this to other people. They said, what's that movie? What's her name? Rosamund Pike. I Care a Lot. That was fucked up. Netflix. We seen that on Netflix. I Care a Lot. And the other movie was Fall from Grace. I fucked up. You thought you was going places. And now you're concerned. The community comes up upside down, and like I said, take this as it resonates between this and or last lifetime or any other lifetimes. Our lifetimes are not numbered in order. Official person, thief, somebody that you thought was official. They said come back to the past life cards. It said some people are meeting a lot of people from their past lives, and that would be most people doing that would be light workers because, and let me clarify, a lot of us are meeting other people, other souls from past lives that we have to clear karma with, but us light workers are clearing that karma. Other people are not. You're continuing. They said racks on racks on racks. You racking up the fucking karma. That's fucked up. We come here to clear karma. Atlantis comes out again. And then they said the Bahamas, the islands of the Bahamas, it just keeps getting better. They're showing me the mermaids. So either some people, what movie was that? Shawshank Redemption, the movie we was watching again, loved that movie, seen it 1,000,000 times. And the other movie, and like pretty much where I'm going with it is like we are clearing karma so we can live free. Mermaids, it said island in the sun, paradise is found. That's right. Who are you in the last lifetime? Health comes up upside down. Native American, trees. Native American, I feel like they said ayahuasca. It starts with an A. Look it up. That's what they're showing me. A. They said panic room, and then they said sweat box, sauna. Vision quest. No, that's right. They said you some people quit smoking. They said the tree people, the trees are the lungs of the earth. Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you're getting your essential oils, your crystals. They said forgiving, writing your gratitude of journals, excuse me, gratitude of journals. Writing in a gratitude, writing in your journal about your gratitude, staying in the frequency of gratitude. When you, they said trees, some people, they said, they show me log cabins and lumberjack hat. They said green giant, the lumberjack, and then they showed me the bounty guy. No, not bounty, brawny. Lumberjack and some people, they said wood whittling, woodpecker, woodmaker, furniture. Some people sit by the trees and get purification. They said purification, verification, confirmation. They said the trees, they said dispensary. I know that's right. Lessons and blessings comes up upside down. They said excuse me, there's a time and a place for everything. Some people are clearing karma and some people are not. Some people, like I just said, some people are clearing karma and some people are not only not clearing karma, but racking up more karma. That's fucked up. But I'm not here to judge. I'm just a messenger, you know. They're showing me my own oracle card. This is like pulling teeth with you. Phobias. They said you have not let go of your fears. You cannot soar. False evidence appearing real is what phobias stand for. What is your excuse me, what is the phobia? For some people, I know this resonates with me, you cannot get out of your mind. That's why meditation helps to quiet the mind, because the mind is a construct. It's false. The mind is a construct of the false-based matrix. Excuse me, mace. They said double up. The mind is a construct of the false-based 3D matrix. That is why I tell you the 3D is an illusion. The mind reflects, which is exactly, think about this. They said, consider this. Think about why one person sees one thing, or one group of people see one thing, and everybody sees things differently, because perception is reality. What you think about that? What you manifest in your reality by thought, deed, and action becomes manifest in your physical reality, because we are not taught that we are powerful gods in the physical flesh. Who do you say that I am? I am that I am. That is my name. That's my nature. Nature means name. Now, when you realize who the fuck you are, okay? Some people are not following their dreams. Some people, they said missing work days. Why? They said you're 100% that nigga. That's why. Because there's false people. Either you're being false, or there's false people around you. Somebody you met in 8th grade, they said. 8 is infinity. Or somebody you met, they said, in Louisiana, or at a costume party. They said, shake your ass. Somebody you thought was mystical. Or danger. Somebody you thought was mystical, but you found out they was dangerous. Excuse me. You thought you was going places. And I feel like this, they said, oh, wow. They showed me the old school envelopes with the striped, blue and white stripe via airmail. They said pen pals. Lost, they said, Dear Abby, Dear John. Some people were newspaper columnists, reporters. They're showing me, what movie was that? Evan Almighty. Heaven Almighty? Evan Almighty with yes, what's his name? Because he was in Morgan Freeman. Maybe your name is Morgan, and you're a free man. Underground Railroad. They said, hurry. Letting go of fears. This comes out again. Trust and faith. Phobias comes out again. Let me see what the phobia is this time, because last time it was, excuse me. Wow. They said you're afraid of the karma coming back to haunt you. Something that you did. They said chickens coming home to roost. They said Grace cock soup. It's got to be Grace cock soup. It's got the flavor. It's got the whatever. It's Grace cock soup. Oh, you can tell. I don't know. They said Heartbreak Hotel. Privileged lady. They said the suffragettes. Privileged lady comes upside down. And I feel like some people, that's the phobia. They're showing me, what movie was that? No, it was a cold case episode last night. We were talking about the suffragettes. It was my very first cold case episode I ever seen. Their oldest cold case yet, 1919. So 1010, 1919, 1010 is significant. Phobias comes up upside down, but privileged lady comes up upside down. As it turns out, the actual episode was she was of high society. Her parents, you know how it is when they have arranged marriage and married for money and married for dowry, they said. And she didn't want that. They're showing me my wild offering deck. Yeah, she was a wild woman, as they called them back in the days when they had, but she said the term, she said it was filly, F-I-L-L-Y. Her father called her a filly. I don't know what that meant, but the state Philly comes up as well. So I don't know, Philly. They said Phil Collins, Phil Blunts. They said Phil Baguettes. I feel like you back in, either this lifetime and they're bringing it into this lifetime. It's a past life reading, but they're connecting this lifetime because, like I said, in any particular lifetime, any karma, illness, sickness, disease, all falls under the category of karma that you do not clear and do not release and transmute, transcend, traverse, transform. It comes back to you in any particular lifetime. So sometimes when you have illnesses in, for instance, this lifetime, you cannot get to the bottom of it. Anytime you have a spiritual ailment, you could have done 1 million physical exams, but when you have a spiritual ailment, no amount of physical exams is going to find that out. I say all of that to say, in the episode, she wanted, they were setting her up with this person. He had money. He was, smart, handsome, wealthy. His family had money. They were high society. They had stature, class. But she wasn't interested. She didn't want to be a privileged lady. She wanted to be a wild offering, a wild woman. She wanted to live her own life for her. That was stolen away. They said she was mowed down. Her life was cut short. And they said Maurice is significant. She was shot. She was killed by somebody who didn't think that she should be doing what she wanted to do. Somebody who didn't think that she should be living her own life. And this guy looks like, and it was her, I don't remember, I don't remember the whole episode. I didn't watch it. I started getting sleepy. I didn't finish it. I don't remember how it turned out because I haven't seen it for a while, but her father had something to do with it. And she was about 24. Yeah, she was. Battles and wars. She lost that battle. She lost that war. Live your own life for you, okay? At the end of the day, you have to be judged. You have to be judged, and that's what it is. Somebody was a judge. It says judge, jury, and executioner. Some people are not getting married. She didn't get married because obviously she couldn't. She was killed. Yeah, they was in the family room with a party. They were having a party, and they showed me a community card. They were, high society, taking pictures and everything. Photographers. Those are the days when the photographers had to put their head under the towel. And maybe you were a photographer, like that. They were dating for about 4 years. But she didn't want to be married. She loved him, but it's not that. She just didn't want any children. She didn't want to be married. She didn't want any of that. And that was a message of concern for her family. I'll keep you posted about how the episode ended. I don't remember who we found out. They wanted to be judge, jury, and executioner. They said Judge Judy is significant. They said last rites. And maybe that's what you were. You were either a judge, you were part of a jury, you were being judged and always were judged by a jury of your peers. They said somebody in this lifetime is going to, and or a physical executioner who they said beheaded, bewitched. They said Salem witch trial. So all of these, look into your family line. They said, look into your family tree. You cannot go forward without releasing the past. But releasing the past, you can't release the past or clarify. You can release the past, but the past will not release you until you clear that karma. They said Asia, Asiatic, Asiatic, the Asiatic black man. I know that's right. And maybe that's why the Asiatic, and don't quote me, this is just my thing. Maybe this is why some of the Asiatic black men have chinky eyes. It's so beautiful. Beautiful black man. Oh. That's right. Spouse comes upside down. They said no spousal support. Medicine woman or medicine man. Wars and battles. And that's what I feel. Like either you went to war and battle for your medicine woman, medicine man. You're going to war and battle now to live your life like she wanted to do, like I was telling you about the cold case episode. You know, they said Glory, love that movie. They said BBW. And then they said web. Health upside down comes out again. So for some people, medicine woman and medicine man, they said, I'm your puppet. Some people were practicing medicine and the right way. Some people were not, because health comes up upside down. They said some people were giving fucked up spells, fucked up recipes, fucked up advice. Why? We don't know why. Because you was at war and battle with yourself, war and battle with other people, war and battle with other people in your profession maybe. Because the ego always comes in. Doesn't matter what line of work you are, the ego always comes in if it's not healed. Always comes in no matter what, if it is not healed. It gets to be jealous of people that it don't have no business being jealous of if it is unhealed, the ego that is, and that doesn't matter what the fuck lifetime you're in. People that I used to think have more than me, jealous of me. I don't know why. We're God's favorite pair of J's, Jordans that is, and maybe that's what your name is. Maybe... I know that's right. This is coming up, and maybe that's what it is. Some people are expecting Jordans. Expectation came up underneath, which is a 28 card. And maybe you've been, they said Nike Town, the wall of Nikes. They said maybe that's a gift. Your gift is going to Times Square. I know that's right. Look what comes up again. It said expect that, trust that. Expect that things come back to haunt you. Chickens come home to roost if you don't release the past. And when I say release, like I said, it means heal. Thank you. You guys be well. See you guys next video.